Nick went up the stair with room. The vicar is thus. Doesn't it matter handsome? No, Mr. Baker. I need some answer, and I need them quickly. Chapter 5. Vancouver Island. The water, and what about 23 miles down Vancouver? Nick rode there with car and mooring the wonder of Fort Carey and Vancouver Island. Every 5 minutes, he looked behind them. The road is busy. A black car, white car, red car, green car, maybe red car, more than Aston and rode his car on the ferry. There were a lot of cars and a crowd of people. Nick got out of his car and walked up and down a street. He looked for a man with white hair, but he didn't see one. So at the ferry again moved, and Nick better. He found a very restaurant and got something to eat. More people came in. Nick looked afraid of the older man. Some had some, so he looked for somebody tall and thin, but very nobody. Maybe he's not on the ferry. It's fast. Maybe he's back in Vancouver. Later, Nick walked to round a street again. What? He thought a man and with white hair in the crowd, but he was not sure. 19 minutes after we had asked him, and Rory ride a short day on the Vancouver Island, and Nick backed down his car. Squaws Bay on the 20 miles north and Victoria. Nick rode quickly, and again looked behind with every 4 or 5 minutes. What? He saw a bright car running to and behind him. I see that car and run a girl through and run over and cross them, he thought. He rode slowly, but in red car still stayed and behind him, and Nick couldn't see a rider fake for here. Student in the street of Victoria, and Nick didn't see a red car behind again. Victoria with a city of garden and beautiful building. Nick liked Victoria very much, but today he wasn't interested in all the old. He found my invert hotel in the west side and walked towards a deck. Can I help you? A young man asked Nick. I'm missing a friend here this afternoon, said Nick. Miss Hudson. Hudson, said the young man. Wait a minute. He went away and came back. Sorry, but there are no Miss Hudson stay here? Nick took something from his pocket. His photograph and Matt and her father from the magazine. He said her, he said. The young man looked at the picture. Oh, right. You mean how the handsome daughter, he said. She's not staying here, but I saw her 10 and 15 minutes ago. She wasn't handsome body, a man. She asked me about a tea room. The 3 room, said Nick. Where that? The man short with hair and was tired and couldn't sleep and he couldn't eat. He thought about only one thing all the time. He dropped in his watch and he waited and he followed. When he drove in a Victoria, the streets were busy, where suddenly the large and blue car in front of him. Angrily, we drove around city, past all the big hotel. I must fight him, he said. I must do it today. Then he saw in Paris hotel and in streets outside of its blue car. He drove past the hotel, left his car, and drove back down the street. He ran across a road and walked past and about out a window. There was a big room and 3 tables, a chair, and a lot of people. He looked carefully at all the visitors. That's his, he said suddenly. There were 2 men with a girl. He couldn't see their faces on the back of his head. But one of the men under green shirt, Miss Hollywood, the man said, and smiled. Goodbye, Miss Hollywood. People in the street turned and looked at him, but the man did not see them. He walked after the door to the hotel and put a hand in the table pocket. Inside, the gun was cold and hard. Chapter